Well, I think the time has finally come. Let's put this thing back together. It's been sitting here for like going on 3 years now, I think, and I really haven't touched it. Last time I worked on it, the distributor was stuck in the block. I got it out about 6 months ago, and I've still just been avoiding it since then, but got a big pile of parts here for it. Some good stuff, some Chinese crap, but long story short is it's not doing me any good just sitting here. So I think it's time we put it back on the road. Well, this 351M and our factory 135 horsepower are actually still pretty healthy. Judging by the amount of oil around the valve cover gaskets and around the intake there, I think she needs a bit of a reseal. And if I remember correctly, the last time that I was driving this around, it was getting a little bit on the hot side. So I'm going to put a new water pump on it, I think, and probably toss a T-Meyer thermostat in there, maybe a 160 if I can get my hands on one. Last time I checked, they were out of stock, but hopefully we can get one of those. I did have the oil pan off this thing a couple years ago, and from what I remember, I believe there was some Babbitt material down on the bottom of there. So cam bearings are probably a little bit questionable, but I mean, you really only need the front one and the rear one, right? As long as you got those two, you're doing okay. And you know, this thing really doesn't make enough power to hurt itself, and the way that I'm going to be driving it, I think we'll be able to squeeze quite a few more miles on it, knock on wood. So let's just get to work on resealing this thing. So who wants to guess if this even has the right kind of thermostat in it? If I remember correctly, this is supposed to have the, I think it's the Robert Shaw 333 or something like that. Anyway, it's supposed to have a little, like a little hat on the bottom of it to open and close a bypass loop in the block. And let's take a look here. Yeah, I think it's supposed to have that this little bell down here on the end of it. And that's what opens and closes that bypass loop down there. And it looks like this is a 195, I believe, so that might be a little bit warm. That could be part of my problem. Let's set this aside and maybe we'll test it out later, see if it's still working right. Did you guys have a peek down in there? See, not looking too bad. So with that, I think I'm going to go try and get my hands on a carbide gasket scraper so I can get those surfaces cleaned up, and then I'll probably get back with you guys when I have the gasket set and I'm ready to start slapping this thing back together. So, as always, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.